Hello everyone, welcome back to another Recycled Crafts with me, Miss Echo. Today we're going to make this alligator out of an egg carton. And so what you're going to need to make this craft is you are going to need one egg carton, two pipe cleaners, a stick of glue, a marker, a pencil, a piece of paper, and some scissors. So how we're going to get started with this today is first we have to cut up this egg carton. We're going to cut off this connecting bit. All right, did that. And then we have to detach the lid from the middle. All right, and then we're going to cut the carton itself in half, unless you want to have a much longer alligator, and then that's entirely up to you. All right, go over all of those grooves. All right, cut that in half. And then we also have to cut this lid in half. And if you see, this one is pretty simple. There's 5 little dots, and so the middle is in the middle of this 5th dot. Or I guess the 3rd, if you're looking at it that way. All right, so then we cut this in half. Okay, so while we're on the subject of cutting things in half, we are also going to cut our two pipe cleaners in half. And what you do is you just fold it in half, and you can use your regular scissors to just cut through. All right, so now we're ready to get started. What we're going to do is going to flip this over. This is going to be the body. We're not going to use that just yet. First, we're going to make the head. So to make the head, you're going to kind of sandwich the 2 pieces of this lid together. But before we connect them, we're going to make some teeth. Because right now this looks a little bit more like a hippo than it does a crocodile or an alligator. So I'm going to make some teeth by just cutting triangles. And then just taking out the bits that I already cut. All right, so we're gonna keep doing this all the way around. And you want to stop cutting so that way you still have at least 2 thumbs worth of space right here, so that way we can connect it. And we're going to just do the same thing to the other side. Uh-oh, looks like this crocodile or alligator is missing a tooth. Oh no. That's okay. It happens to the best of us. Okay, so we have this one. Now we're going to do the same thing to the bottom one, or the top one, whichever. I just said it was the bottom because I think I might use this one as the bottom. Just so that way the words are not on top. All right, cutting out our teeth. You can cut as many teeth or as few teeth as you want, by the way. It's entirely up to you. If you would rather not have any teeth at all, then that's also okay. All right, so we keep going with these teeth. All right, so now we have our teeth, we have our jaws. Ta-da. So what we're going to do next is we want to create a hole using our pencil. Just push it right through the egg carton like that. And then do it on the same thing on all 4 of these back sections. This way, this gives our pipe cleaners a space to go through. Okay, so now I'm going to line up the holes and take one of our cut in half pipe cleaners, stick it through, and then you're just going to twist these together along the back. Just once or twice, just like that. And then we're going to do the same thing on the other side. Make sure that the holes are lined up. Okay, so now we twist this one as well, and we have a mouth that we can open and close, just like that. So now we're going to connect it to our body. What we're going to do, I'm going to leave this part back here, the edge, for the butt of the alligator. And we're just going to make another hole right in the sides of these two humps. Oops, I just drew on my alligator a little bit. Okay, so now this is where we're going to connect our head. So you can do it one of two ways. You can connect it in this way, and then just wrap it around, or you can connect it by putting one side of your pipe cleaner in the hole and then twisting it. I prefer to do the twist method just because I think it stays a little bit more secure and I can move my alligator head a little bit more, but I wanted to show you that you could do it either way. So we're gonna just do the same thing for this guy on this side. All right, it would help if I flipped it over so I could see. All right, doing a couple of twists. And I did not actually twist this one, so I need to redo it. Oh, I see. My hole opened up too much, so I'm going to make a new one. That will happen sometimes with egg cartons. But that's a-okay. So now that we have this twisted all together, we have our body and we have our mouth. So if you want to create a tail, what you can do is you can use these other pipe cleaners, and let's see, we could do a 3-tail or a 2-tail. I think I'm going to do 3 because I want this guy to be extra long. So we're just going to cut this other half in half long ways, and it doesn't have to be perfect. And then, just like we did before with the front, we're going to take our pencil and we're going to make a hole right in the middle like that. Same with his tail. We're going to make a hole, I'll do it on this side. I'm going to make a hole in the middle like that. And then we are just going to connect the two together. Let's see, let's go in the top so that way we can hide our connecting bit underneath. Okay. All right, so now we have ourselves our full body. Check that out. You can, if you want to add feet, you can cut this and add feet underneath, like so. You're going to need a little bit more than this kind of glue, though, if you wanted to do that. You might need hot glue or something that will keep these bits together. If you have more pipe cleaners, you can use that. But I'm just going to leave it as the body, and then you can decide what you want to do. So we're going to take this piece of paper, I folded it in half, and we're going to cut out 2 circles for the eyes. I folded it in half so that way I cut out 2 at the same time. You can cut out 2 separate circles, but they might not be the same size. So now we're going to draw the eyes. Just 2 big black dots in the middle. And then we're going to glue them onto our alligator. All right, taking this glue. I like to glue my eyes onto the body, so that way they stick up a little bit, but you can put them wherever you want. Alright, so, ta-da! We now have our very own alligator with a mouth that can chomp anything. I hope that you enjoyed this craft, and hopefully we'll see you again next week for another Recycled Crafts. Have a great day!